You know what? I think people are really underestimating the potential of these Starlight Rares. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Collector's Vault, where cardboard is king. My name is Mike, and I started to realize that when it comes to like investing in certain, card games, again, primarily I'm in Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. I try to look at some of the, unique rarities. So Pokemon obviously right now has, alternative arts going for it, the full arts and the hyper rares, especially the hyper rares. And then there's the what's it called? The fantastic rares or the uh, fascinating rares. I forget what it's called. Wonder rares. I'll put it down below. Point is, Yu-Gi-Oh! Then also has ghost rares and ultimate rares, which ghost rares are basically like gone, but they're starting to kind of make a resurgence now. There was the gold rare. There was the ghost rare Winged Dragon of Ra in the Rage of Ra booster box. There is now Ghosts from the Past, which is coming out pretty soon, which is, I think, pretty exciting. And Ultimate Rares are really now only in the tournament packs, or the OTS packs. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Did, I guess, compensate by eventually giving us new forms of like high-rarity lottery-like cards, and that is the Starlight Rare. And as you can see, at first, Starlight Rares were kind of like weird and goofy. I think people thought that it was a bit too much with the way they were kind of like how the whole card was holographic, how the whole card was super shiny. It kind of reminded me of those really bad Platinum Secret Rares. But then everyone seemed to really like they found a love for them, and it is showing in the market. These cards can go for several $100s a piece in some cases, and if they grade highly, they can go for like well over $1,000. And I think, especially when I saw that this card, the Trishula card, and this goes for like all the other hand traps that they're giving this kind of treatment to Effect Veiler, DD Crow. They're kind of giving like a lot of these. They're basically, for the very first time ever, they are reprinting cards in main core booster boxes, but in the Starlight Rare treatment. And it really made me think that I think they are going to be a really valuable asset. Because remember, back in the old days, Ghost Rares in many cases were super cheap. Like unless it was like even the Stardust Ghost Rare, and Stardust was a very playable card for the longest time back when Synchros were still relatively new, and despite all of that, cards like the Ghost Rare, First Edition, Stardust, and Black Rose, which are some of the hardest to ever come by because there being no first ed boxes, even those cards were under $100 for the longest time. That's not the case anymore, but it makes me feel that even though Starlight Rares, that came out in a time where it was during the quarantine and all these economic boosting checks are being distributed to multiple countries, not just the United States where I am. It caused well, I know specifically that the United States has caused a huge surge in prices for vintage and modern Yu-Gi-Oh! And I think the Starlight Rares are no exception. They obviously are getting bought out when the opportunity is right, and I think we have not even reached that glass ceiling yet. Probably not for a while. But it made me really want to go on the hunt for some more. And so I think it'd be kind of fun today to go on a little hunt by opening up the latest box, Blazing Vortex, because there are some okay Starlight Rares in here, but I think the one to pull is obviously the Trishula. So let's go on the hunt for that Starlight Rare Trishula, for at this point, any Starlight Rare, and maybe if you're lucky, we'll pull a pot of Prosperity as well. So yeah, let's go to the table. Here we go. So guys, we're gonna go on the hunt for the Starlight Rare. Now, just to give you a warning, if you guys want to just not watch this video because you're only here to watch me open up every single pack, I'm not gonna be doing that. Again, this is me specifically trying to get some getting the high rarity cards out of this set, and I want to see if we can even try to see if there is a Starlight Rare in this box, if we can find it. So we are going to be using a scale, and I want to see and kind of prove the fact that while these packs, or while these booster boxes are still being, essentially these things are still being mapped. And what I mean by that is, ever since, I want to say Breakers of Shadow, where they implemented the new rarity system, where it was just supers, ultras, and secret rares, the left and right side are actually mirrored. So if the very top pack had an ultra rare, then it was a very safe bet that the card immediately, or the pack immediately to the other side. So in this case, both on top would both be ultra rares. And that has been proven many times. There are some instances where this is not true, and I guess technically you can call that to be a box error. Now, when it comes to the Starlight Rares, I'm actually kind of curious, where does the Starlight Rare fall? Is it just randomly in there? I've heard some people say they got Starlight Rares and then they are short on Secret Rare. I kind of want to open the boxes itself, and we're gonna keep the two stacks on side by side. We're gonna weigh one side and weigh another side, and I'm gonna pull out the packs that are the heaviest. And I want to see like if this actually matches from left to right to prove that these boxes are still mirrored. And let's see if you can find the hyper rare, not the hyper rare, Starlight Rare, the secret rares, ultra rares, and yeah, if we're lucky, maybe we'll pull a pot of prosperity. So let's get started. Okay, now this is actually the part of the video you guys can just kind of skip through until it's done. But I want to keep it on video so that way you guys know this is not like me trying to trick you or anything. So here, let me camera a little bit, and let's get started. So, and I do have some of my penny sleeves ready for when we do pull anything good. If you hear any noise in the background, I think it's just my puppy. My poor puppy Leo got neutered recently, and so he's walking around with that with a cone on his head. Ugh. And I'm afraid he might be bumping into some things. Okay, so Blazing Vortex. I think it's actually a really cool set. The problem is this set's just not very popular right now, like meta-wise. I mean, because there are some good cards in the set. Like, the main card is Pot of Prosperity, I don't really think people are going too hard on the Security Forces and the Armed Dragon cards. Actually, I heard there was an Armed Dragon deck that topped the tournament recently. Is that true? I think that's actually kind of cool. All right, so you got left and right. We're not going to separate these packs, and I'm going to try to always keep this whole thing on camera. Actually, here, let me see if I can actually adjust this. There we go. So this is just one of those standard little scales. Let's see. I'm going to tear it, and we're going to keep it in grams. It's usually not a bad idea. Just keep it in grams. I think it's a good way to measure it. It has, well, actually, let me see if I can change it to be something else. Something with better, more significant digits. Okay, let's go by ounces, actually. So, again, we're going to stick with the left side, all right? And we're going to kind of like mirror this. So, okay, so 0.49. Put it right here. So, we're going to keep these all in the same order. 0.449. Okay, same thing. 0.445. About the same, but I'll say this is a little bit heavier. I'll just do this. So, it's, I mean, 0.001 is not much of a difference, but who knows. 0.59. Okay, so I think before we were 0.449. Is that correct? These were at 0.449. Yeah, so this is now 0.01 heavier. So I'll say this is definitely significantly heavier, and that is the 4th pack in. So technically, 3 packs here. This is a heavy card. Or heavy pack, I should say. Okay, 0.45. Seems like that might just be the standard super rare pack weight. 0.459. Okay, we have another heavy. That is 2 more packs in, so. Okay. So I'm trying to keep this somewhat organized. So the packs that we have horizontally, they'll be the heavy packs. 0.449, so that's a standard weight. 0.45, okay, this is another heavy one. That's another 2 packs in, so 1 pack. And then, there we go. Technically, we should have gotten our 2 ultra rares on both sides and both of our secret rares. This is kind of where I'm going to see if there's anything additional. It's very possible. Ooh, here's another heavy one. That could be a good sign. Because I'm not sure how much heavier a Starlight Rare would be, but okay, 2 packs left. 0.51, it's a little heavier. But it's still close to that, what we assume to be the super rare weight. Okay, there's another one that's pretty heavy. So, by that logic, all of the packs that we have going horizontally, as in this left and right, are actually the heavier ones. So I kind of want to weigh these packs now and see if they are, similar. So, okay, that is correct. Actually, I'm going to turn this one normal ways now. Okay, so. Again, all the ones that are left to right stacked, these are supposedly the heavy ones. So now this is a normal super rare weight, at least that's what we're assuming. Ooh, see, look at that. That's actually heavier by 0.1. So that is interesting. Okay. That's a normal super rare weight. This is supposed to be heavier. Boy, this is another really heavy pack. Maybe they're not mapped anymore. I haven't actually opened up one of these packs in a long time, so it's oops. I think I'm can't have these things touching. Yeah, let's try this. That's a normal super rare weight. This is supposed to be heavy. And that one is heavy. It's supposed to be a normal super rare weight. And that is true. It's supposed to be a heavy one. That is true. This is normal super rare weight. I think it's funny how I'm calling it the super rare weight. It's kind of funny. Also heavy. Let's see what this one says. Yeah, it's a super rare weight. That's also funny. That was also a little bit higher than normal. This is actually pretty heavy. So, wow, there actually were a couple ones that are heavier by 0.1. And actually, that kind of concerns me because I don't know if that's actually true or not. But, with all that said, let's see if we can try to find all the hollows in this pack without, and we'll try to like preserve some of these things because I wouldn't mind keeping some of these things as like sealed product for my collection. So, let's start from the left to right. So, according to this, these three right here are supposed to be super rares, supposedly. So let's go right here. Yeah, these are the ones that we weighed that are heavier than usual. And again, the mapping was a little bit off. So, look at that. Just a super rare. Okay. That is interesting. Okay. Now we can actually keep it this way. That way it's still stacked normally. Okay. Now this should also be a heavy pack. I hope I'm not messing this up and like grabbing the wrong ones, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. And wow, and it was super rare. Okay, well, that is interesting. This is supposed to be a heavy. Another super rare. Okay, guys, so now I'm a little interested because all the ones I'm measuring over here that are supposed to be heavy are not heavy. Oh no, I think I see what I did. I think I stacked these wrong because oh wait, did I screw it up because I had them like this? Oh. No, because I was putting them down like this, wasn't I? Yeah, so these should still be the heavy packs. Oh man, did I just screw this up? Am I that much of an idiot that I'm not paying attention? Okay, well wow, okay, there is one of the secret rares. That's actually a really good one too. So let's okay, we got Underworld Goddess from the Closed World. So that's actually a really good card. Actually, one of the better secret rares to pull in this box, with Pot of Prosperity being the best one. But okay, well, we got the secret rare, and that was second from the bottom. That was super rare. So that means that second from the bottom. According to this, second from the bottom is actually a light pack. So let's see what happens if we go second from the bottom. It's an ultra rare. Intriguing. So now I'm starting to kind of question the validity of maybe... It might just be my scale, because I've done weighing by grams and weighing by ounces. I might have to weigh by grams next time. Because the ounces had more significant digits, I thought that would be more valid. So that's interesting. Now let's just go this route, because apparently these are all the ones I measured to be. Actually, I'm going to double check this, but I'm pretty sure these are all the ones that I measured to be like that super rare weight. Oops. Yeah, of like 0.45. Okay, so that seems to be true. These are all 0.45. Okay. So these are all supposedly super rare weights. Now let's take a look at this other side. So this is apparently a light one. This is supposed to be a heavy. And super rare. Okay. Definitely starting to question this a little bit. I'm going with all the ones that are heavier. It did find us. Aha. Well, not the secret rare I wanted to pull, but we did find the secret rare. F4 Bridgehead. Really nice looking card. Oh, I think this is for the security forces. Yeah, this is the security force secret rare. Okay. So we got that. Unfortunately, no Pot of Prosperity. There could be 3 secrets in here. You never know. Also, Pot of Prosperity is a card that is available in Starlight Rare. So let's keep digging. So is it possible that this thing isn't mapped? Because obviously the secret rare was on the bottom on the one, and it was not on the bottom on this one. So I think that means they finally have not mapped the boxes anymore. And again, I haven't really been like opening up boxes. Like I just haven't really been like paying attention to that a lot of stuff. So maybe they did change the mapping. Okay, these are apparently the last 2 heavy packs. Now we did not pull. We should be pulling 4 ultra rares. So we got the Armed Dragon level 5. That's pretty cool. Okay, so this is the last of the heavy packs. And I'm going to go weigh the other packs again. Okay, Superman's Watch. So yeah, these are all... The packs that I thought were heavy apparently did not all have hollows in them. And again, there were a lot of them that were heavy. I thought it was definitely a bit too much. But what does that mean? So let's double check this again. I'm actually going to see if I can get back to ounces. Or not ounces. What was this unit again? Grams. Let me see if this actually makes any difference. At this point, the mirroring thing is out. I don't think the box things are mirrored. So this is a 12.73. Okay, maybe this might be a bit more accurate. 12.71. 12.74. The heaviest one so far. Yeah, which is what, 12.76 or 5. This is the heaviest one so far. This is even heavier. It's like incrementally going up. Okay, this is pretty low. This is pretty light. So this is the heaviest one so far. Oops. .71. This one was 12.77. 76. Yeah, I think that's the heaviest one. How about on this side? Yeah. I don't want the scale. I don't want anything else touching the scale. This is pretty light. This is pretty heavy. So maybe there was. Maybe I guess. Yeah, guys, don't. It's also pretty heavy. So don't you make sure you use grams. Definitely, it might be a bit more accurate than ounces. I thought since ounces had more significant digits, I thought it'd be better. So apparently, these are the heaviest packs out of all these. So I'm actually going to assume these are all super rares. It's possible we have a couple of our last ultra rares in here. So let's just see what we can find. Okay. Oh, this is a super rare. Couldn't tell. Okay, so that's also a super rare, which is unfortunate. Let's try this out. And okay, here's an ultra rare. Cool. Diamond Bell. That's pretty neat. Let's put it in a sleeve. I'm not sure if this card is that valuable, but pretty cool looking. I think it goes with the Windwitch archetype. So hey, we did find another ultra rare. So it's possible the last 2 ultra rares could be in here. And nope, Armed Dragon Thunderbolt. Armed Dragon Thunderbolt. And last one of the supposedly heavy packs. And okay, got an ultra rare. Ooh, that's actually a good ultra rare. I think this card also can come in Starlight Rare. So that's pretty cool. Okay. So now, let me clean up this mess a little bit. And let's just assess one more time that we were able to, so far, like, technically we were able to find the high rarity cards. There's still an ultra rare missing. It's possible that, let me just double check this one more time. And we'll try to find again, like, the heaviest pack. So this is at 12 point, wait, I'm going to tear this actually, to be fair. Let's tear it. So this is 12.71. Yeah, let me make sure I'm not, like, having the scale touch anything else. 12.72. 0.73. This one actually feels thicker. It's interesting. I'm gonna put this one on the side. It's light, but it feels thicker. Let's try this.
This one's a 7. This one's also pretty heavy. So let's put these over here. This is actually this one is the thick one. This one's the heavy one. I think these are probably all super rares. 7.3s still light, I would say. 7.2 is pretty light. Okay, so these are definitely all light packs. Now, let me see what this final heaviest pack is. I bet this might be the ultra rare. Yep, and it is 7 series of the, oh, the thing is this is the Eldritch Fusion spell. That's pretty cool. Again, don't think it's very valuable. I'm actually I mean, I'm happy we pulled these guys. I think this is a pretty decent ultra rare, and that's pretty good. I think it's still really cheap, but I think it's one of the cooler ones. Let's put this over here. So we did it, guys. We actually were able to. Now here's the thing. We definitely found some super rare packs. So we have 6 packs left. If there are 24 packs and 6 of them are hollows, then technically you should have 18 packs left. Now we unfortunately went through way more than that. So we definitely had some issues with the weighing. I think it might have been because of the scale I was using, or the units I was using. So I think we should only be using grams because they're lighter than ounces, so that probably is a bit more accurate. So maybe that was my mistake. I thought having more significant digits would be better, but nope, let's go with the grams thing. Now this pack just feels thicker. It's only 73, so it's not that heavy, but this pack just feels thicker. So for the sake of experimentation, let me see what could be in here. It just feels like a thicker pack. And just super rare. Okay, well guys, we had to sacrifice 12 packs, but we were able to save 6 packs left of Blazing Vortex, so that's kind of cool. Good to maybe keep, just a sealed product. But we were able to, in a way, find all the hollows without cracking open all the packs. Again, the goal was to try to preserve all the super rare packs, but we were not able to do that. And but yeah, I think overall, the ultras, again, ultra wise, I have to double check a lot of these things. I would say this is probably the best one, the live twin or evil twin card. I think this card's pretty cool. I think Wind Witches could probably use this card. I think security forces are pretty. I think people don't really like this deck right now. I think all the cards in this pack are all the cards for the security forces are pretty cheap. But this is definitely one of the better secret rares to get. I mean, obviously you want to pull Pot, but this is probably the second best secret rare. At least I believe. Please correct me if I'm wrong. This is probably the second best secret rare. So, but yeah, guys, I hope you learned something from this. If you are ever going to weigh packs in your boxes, I would say definitely use a scale and use the units that you should use are definitely going to be grams. Oops. So I hope you guys learned something, and yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.